Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Absolutely. Always ready to explore these cutting-edge topics.
Today, we're taking a look at something that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction, quantum finance.
It does have a certain futuristic ring to it, doesn't it?
It really does. We've got a whole stack of articles here about quantum computing, and honestly, even reading the headlines makes my head spin a little.
It is a mind-bending field, but that's what makes it so fascinating, right? It's pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible.
Absolutely. So, for our listeners who maybe haven't spent their weekend reading up on quantum physics, can we start with the basics? What is quantum computing, and what makes it so different from the computers we use every day?
Sure. So traditional computers, the ones we use every day, store information as bits, which can be either a 0 or a 1. Quantum computers, on the other hand, use qubits. And here's where things get interesting. A qubit can be a 0, a 1, or both at the same time.
Wait, both at the same time? How is that even possible?
That's the magic of quantum mechanics. It's a concept called superposition. And this ability to be in multiple states simultaneously is one of the things that gives quantum computers their incredible power. They can perform calculations in parallel, exploring many possibilities at once, which is something traditional computers just can't do.
Okay, so it's like having a million computers working on the same problem at the same time.
That's a good analogy. And this massive parallel processing power allows quantum computers to tackle problems that would take classical computers years, centuries, even millennia to solve.
So how does all of this connect to finance? Where does the quantum meet the finance?
Well, think about the financial industry. It's all about data, right?
Mm.
Analyzing trends, managing risk, making predictions, and many of these tasks involve incredibly complex calculations.
Right, like trying to predict how the stock market will react to a certain event or calculating the risk of a particular investment.
Exactly, and these are the kinds of problems where quantum computing can really shine. Let's start with risk management. One of the articles you shared discussed how quantum computers can completely change how financial institutions assess risk.
Yes. It talked about how quantum computers can help create much more sophisticated risk models.
Right. So imagine a bank has a portfolio of loans. To assess the risk of those loans, they need to consider countless factors, like interest rates, economic conditions, and the borrower's credit history. It's a massive amount of data to analyze.
And with so many variables, even the most powerful traditional computers can only make limited predictions, right?
Exactly. But a quantum computer can handle that complexity with ease. It can run simulations that take into account all those variables and more, giving financial institutions a much more accurate picture of the risk they're
So
facing.
it's like having a crystal ball that can actually predict the future of the market.
Well, not quite a crystal ball, but definitely a powerful tool for forecasting. This kind of risk assessment could lead to safer investments and potentially prevent financial crises.
That's incredible. But wouldn't this same technology also be a game changer for investment strategies?
Absolutely. In fact, another article we have here focuses on how quantum computers can help optimize investment portfolios.
Right, it mentions something called quantum algorithms that can sift through massive amounts of data to find patterns that humans might miss.
Precisely. These quantum algorithms can analyze market trends, identify hidden correlations, and find the optimal balance of assets to maximize returns and minimize risk. It's like having a superpowered financial analyst working for you 24/7.
That sounds like every investor's dream. But, whenever we talk about powerful new technologies, there's always the question of security. What about the potential risks of quantum computing?
That's a crucial point, and it's something that the articles address as well. The same computational power that can revolutionize finance can also be used to break the encryption methods we rely on today.
Oh, right. The whole idea of quantum computers cracking codes and exposing sensitive financial data.
Exactly. It's a serious concern. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Quantum technology also offers solutions. Quantum cryptography, for example, uses the principles of quantum mechanics to create virtually unbreakable encryption.
So it's a bit of a race then. Can we develop these quantum defenses before the bad guys figure out how to exploit the technology?
It is a race, and the stakes are high. But it's not just about protecting ourselves from attacks. Quantum computing can also help us build more secure and efficient financial systems in general.
Okay, I see. So we've talked about risk management, investment strategies, and cybersecurity. What about the everyday consumer? How might quantum computing impact our personal finances?
Well, think about the personalized services we see today, like recommendations for products or music based on our past behavior. Quantum computing can take that personalization to a whole new level.
So like a banking app that knows exactly what kind of financial advice I need before I even ask.
Precisely. Imagine an app that analyzes your spending patterns, your investment goals, even your social media activity to provide hyper-personalized financial guidance.
It's like having a personal financial advisor in your pocket. But does all of this analysis come with a cost of privacy? It does seem a little Orwellian to have an algorithm scrutinizing my every financial decision.
That's a valid concern for sure. And it's something we need to be mindful of as this technology develops. Transparency and control over our data are going to be more important than ever.
Absolutely. So it seems like quantum computing has the potential to revolutionize the financial industry, but it also comes with its own set of challenges and ethical considerations.
That's a great summary. It's a powerful technology with the potential to do a lot of good, but we need to approach it thoughtfully and responsibly.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the future of finance is going to be very interesting and potentially very quantum. Any final thoughts before we wrap up this deep dive?
Just this. As quantum computing matures, it'll be interesting to see who benefits the most. Will it be the large institutions with the resources to invest in this technology, or will individual investors also have access to its power?
That is a great question. It's something for all of us to ponder as we watch this space evolve. And to our listeners, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of quantum finance. Until next time.
Goodbye.